everybody, and welcome to LFC Madness 3 recap show. We're end of round 3, final 4 finals. We got a whole lot to talk about today. And joining me today, I know it's nice to see you, man. And the Android side of things, man, you're not all choppy, you're all alive and living in color. Mr. Leon Hader. Hi, Coach. What's up, man?
I mean, yeah, I get it. Listen, look, my phone is an Android, and the way I was filming it, it was in like portrait mode. And look, I've upgraded. I asked my wife, I said, wife, can I use your laptop? She says, yeah, only for 10 minutes. So I could use the laptop. Here I am, portrait mode, Wi-Fi is on point. Why? Mike Larkin, because this is the finals. We've made it to LFC Madness 3, and I'm excited.
So what we're going to do with today's show is we're going to go a little bit backwards here because, I mean, we're right at the final. The final has come down to, now, Leon, we got to talk about this. Bettie Brickhouse and Ambra Pixie, a mismatch, a Miss David and Goliath, if you will, type of bout. Bettie Brickhouse and Ambra Pixie have made it to the finals. We're going to talk about how we got there. But, Leon, Bettie Brickhouse, Ambra Pixie, what are your thoughts on those two in the finals of LFC Madness 3?
We have made it to the finals, as we just said. Bettie Brickhouse. She is a beast, right? She brings the size, she brings the power, she brings obviously a lot of votes and a huge fan following. And Ambra Pixie, she's David in this, right? We have David and Goliath. She's small, petite, but I've followed her social media, Mike, and I'm going to tell you, she is no slouch. No. Right? According to what I've seen and what she's doing over in Italy, she is whooping that ass. She is working hard. She is sessions wrestling. She's training. She's involved in mixed martial arts and some type of karate. It is a matchup that I'm looking forward to seeing live here in Las Vegas.
For me, when you have someone with that international talent, internationally known and now about to rock an LFC microphone, and Miss Ambra Pixie, get you that pixel dust, call yourself the Fairly Odd Parents, take yourself to Fairy World and meet up with some pixies. Ambra Pixie is that underdog. She's 100 pounds. She's 5'2", going against the specimen that is Miss Bettie Brickhouse, 230 pounds, 5'7". It's one of those.
Supposed to say that.
Well, the weight is on there, man. It is what it is. I know you never know supposed to woman's age, woman's weight, but god dang, man, if it's the stats that are on the website on the sheet, we're going to be talking about that stats.
All right. Hey.
Feel me? Cool. So we have Bettie Brickhouse and we have Ambra Pixie. But Leon, let's talk about how we even got there first and foremost, because round 3, Bettie's opponent was Rachel Adams. Now, I know you were really highly into Rachel Adams in round 3, and Bettie gets the win. Leon, what are you looking at over there, man? What's up?
Hold on. Hey, that's my smoker out there, and my chicken is done. Like, can we pause real quick? Can we time the video? Pause.
Yeah, Leon, we're live. What the hell, man? We're live. No, you'll get your chicken then, man. Fuck.
Hey, look, keep the fans going. I'll be right back.
All right, dude. Are you not even wearing pants? What? Ladies and gentlemen, Bettie Brickhouse defeated Rachel Adams in round 3. Rachel Adams, the catfighter, the model, the beauty that she is, taking on a specimen that is Bettie Brickhouse, a beautiful woman in her own right.
Hey, this is so good. If you can smell, hold on.
Some of that. Bettie Brickhouse and Rachel Adams, man, getting the victory, moving on to the final 4 against Jade Aradano. And Ambra Pixie went on and took out Ashley Graham, a catfighter model in her own right, moving to the final 4 against Regan. Specimens really showcase their talents and showcase their strengths. Now that he's back from getting some chicken, everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody have a chicken wing. Leon Hader was discussing with the LFC faithful that Bettie Brickhouse and Rachel Adams was round 3, with Bettie getting the victory over Rachel Adams, who you were very high on, sir. The last time we did this with Joel, you were very much into the catfighter model that is Rachel Adams. Rachel Adams is out. Bettie Brickhouse is in the final 4. Now, your thoughts on that? Because I remember you were, like I mentioned, very high into Rachel Adams, but goddamn, man, Bettie Brickhouse zooming right past her.
Listen, a catfighter is tough. A catfighter is someone who is ready to go down in the trenches, right? A catfighter is a lot like a bar fighter, a mud fighter. You know, I mean, that's someone that I see as a coach that I can train, right? So that's someone I'm gonna be high on much more than a dancer, much more than an entertainer, much more than a cat fighter. I can work with anybody. I am the coach of the black team, Leon Hader, but cat fighter is the way to go. I mean, I like them. I like them rough. I like them raw. I like them trainable. But I'm not mad. I'm really not mad that Bettie Brickhouse made it through. I mean, you threw out the size because it's on the stats on the thing. Definitely somebody that I'm looking at now that she's been able to go to the finals. She has the fan following. As you pointed out so rudely, she has the size. But let's be real. Like Bettie Brickhouse is no slouch either. She is going to use what she has, much like Monica Flowerbomb Garcia did with her assets. I mean, more on the first word of that, assets. She used what she had to get by. I don't have any reason to believe that Bettie Brickhouse won't do the same. So I do believe that the LFC fans put the right person through to the finals. Bettie Brickhouse is probably going to bring the heat, bring the fire, and bring them viral videos.
First and foremost, couple things that you said right there. First and foremost, when it comes to Monica Flowerbomb Garcia, one of your teammates on the black team there, curves the word, spins the verb, man. No diggity, no doubt, got to bag it up. I hear what you're saying. They got the Blackstreet vibes about them. They're taking it to another level. But I got to say this about you yourself, man. You want to talk about the best coach, the most winningest coach. You get along with everybody. How many suspensions you had?
Hold that thought. I'm going to get some chicken. Hold on.
You don't want to talk about that, huh? Do you? Anyway, as he gets his chicken, dance, sing, chicken wing, Leon Hader. Bettie Brickhouse, Rachel Adams. Bettie moves on to the Final Four against Jade Aradano. Next up, we had Ambra Pixie against Ashley Graham, much like...
That's good.
I better have some of that chicken next time, man. I need some of that chicken. That chicken looks delicious. I love it. Ambra Pixie defeats Ashley Graham, much like Rachel Adams, a cat fighter and a model. Ambra Pixie getting that victory over Ashley Graham, who was making a path and making her way towards the finals on her own route, got that roadblock. That is Ambra Pixie. Now, Ashley Graham was another one, cat fighter model, and Ambra Pixie, like we talk about, that 100 pounds of fury, taking out Ashley Graham, another cat fighter model that we almost saw under the LFC auspices, Leon.
Let me tell you what, LFC Madness 3 just wasn't a tournament for the cat fights. It just wasn't. But I'm not mad that Miss Pixie went through. I'm not mad that someone who is 100 pounds, but like I said, is tough as nails. You're not going to like this, but I follow her. 4,100 followers on Instagram. She knows, just like Bettie Brickhouse, how to get those votes. And I'm really interested to see who's going to come out on top. But because, as we all know, the winner of LFC Madness 3, of course, gets a beautiful, wonderful set of earrings. That's by our sponsor. And with what value? Over $1,000?
$1,300 earrings. The diamonds and blings, baby. Get you some of them earrings.
I only have my left ear pierced because I'm old and like it was only cool to get the left ear pierced. But I would pierce both my ears if I had a shot at getting a pair of $1,300 earrings. So, I mean, to the victor goes the spoils, right? Ambra Pixie, Bettie Brickhouse, it's the finals. Either way, what's awesome is that the way LFC Madness works is that you, the LFC fans, you guys are going to get a chance to see them hopefully very soon in an actual bout at the next or an upcoming LFC Booty Camp event. And I'm really interested to see how the Italian bred, the Italian born Ambra Pixie is going to hold her own with someone that is more than twice her size. I really, really, really can't call it. I'm excited.
For me, I look at it from a stance too as well. Well, first and foremost, Mamma Mia Tutti Frutti. We got Ambra Pixie up in here, man, taking on Bettie Brickhouse in the final. Now, the Final Four saw Bettie beat Jade Aradano and Ambra beat Regan Kennedy. And like you mentioned, not a good stuff for the cat fighters because Regan Kennedy, a cat fighter in her own right. And then we have over here, Jade Aradano, wrestler out of Mexico. That was another fan favorite, man. You put the two fan favorites, Bettie there, and poor Jade and her bootay as a runner-up. Nothing to be ashamed of because there was a lot of chivalry and class on the social media side of things. Jade Aradano giving out the congratulatory victory towards Bettie Brickhouse. Not necessarily with Ambra and Regan, man. So let's see what happens on that side. But we did get a nice sense of chivalry and decorum as we head into the LFC final.
Yeah. Hey, this is awesome. And again, I feel like I got to put out the general, the whole kind of go team go. Come on, fans, make sure you vote. But it's important. I mean, this is the finals. I mean, whomever y'all decide to support is going to go home with a fine prize. Again, it costs $1, I think, to put in a vote. And we've mentioned before that some of these past fights were settled by only a matter of just a few votes. So literally, I'm talking to you, that guy sitting at home. Yeah, the one that was like, I like Frankie Fox, for example, or I like. Name someone else that we like. Who do we like?
Well, we liked Ashley Bones. We like Jade Aradano.
Okay, we like Ashley Bones. I like Ashley Bones. Follow her on Instagram. I have $1 to spare, but I don't know. And she lost. So let me tell you, make sure you guys support your fan favorite. You guys are the ones putting them through. You handle that part, and then I'll get them trained, and I'll make for damn sure that they're going to put on an entertaining fight, and they're going to do right by you guys, for sure.
I got to say, the way that you just pretty much imitated those guys, make them look like a bunch of geekazoids and pencil neck geeks just sitting there on their mom's couch, maybe sitting up.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Hey,
I know.
Implications of your actions. Talladega Nights.
Well, the one that didn't vote, that's what he sounds like. I already know.
All right. How do you know that?
Look, and that dude, to be fair, maybe he had asked his mom for the credit card number. I mean, there was a guy that wanted to break my jaw because he didn't like what I got suspended for. I may be talking to him. What's his name?
Josh Delagrange.
Josh Delagrange. That's my man. I'm still waiting for him to show up to an event. I'll buy him a beer. Hey, for those that don't, we're going off on a tangent, but you guys look at LFC, say, what is it? LFC fan threatens to break coach's jaw or something. That's what I'm pretty sure Josh Delagrange, for as much as he can critique stuff happening at LFC, he probably didn't put in a damn cent. So you guys don't be another Josh Delagrange. Be more like a Mike Larkin. Be more like a Leon Harris. Don't be a Joel Shannon because don't be like that. But telling you vote. I put in my votes and they didn't always go through, but at least I felt good knowing that I supported who I wanted to go through. That's not a conflict of interest, is it?
No, I did the same thing. So don't even worry.
All right, cool. I mean, I didn't tell you who I voted for, but they didn't always go through. And the finals. When did the finals end? How much time do these fans have? I guess it depends on when this video goes out, but when is the voting over?
Well, the voting was over about yesterday. I'm going to put it like that. As we're recording this video, the results came out yesterday, and 3 hours were left of voting, and it was down to Bettie Brickhouse and Ambra Pixie on one side. The voting was so close between Ambra and Regan Kennedy. Bettie Brickhouse was dominating over Jade. Jade was hanging in as well. It was.
So wait a minute. Yeah. You're saying that I'm not trying to break down the fourth wall right now.
Yeah, good.
I'm not speaking in future tense, but I kind of am. So right now, as people are watching this video,
correct,
the results are out. We know who won.
Yes.
And I'm telling people they should. This is all past as you guys should have voted, because the winner of LFC Madness 3, her name is, I don't know at this time, but if it's not who you wanted, then you should have voted. That's all I'm going to say, right? Because look, Mike Larkin, Leon Hader, we can sit here and go back and forth. We can shoot the shit and go over who we think is going to go through and win. And once every 3 videos, Joel will show up, and then I don't see he's not here again. So, and I also heard you called Audrey. She didn't answer. It went to voicemail. Again, she's probably just following the restraining order that I have against her. But look, Mike, before we end here, isn't there an LFC Madness 4 coming up?
couple months time, around the March time, you're going to get LFC Madness 4. Go out of your way and check out LFC Madness 4, featuring new participants, maybe some old participants. We don't know, but that is the beauty about LFC Lingerie Fighting Championship. Go to lingerifc.com, click on the LFC Madness, and you too could be like a Bettie Brickhouse and an Ambra Pixie going to the finals of the LFC Booty Camp, man. And if you want to be like this chicken-eating, boxer-wearing, trash talking, self-man whore that is Leon.
You know what I'm wearing.
I can see you going with your chick. What look like, man? God, you're not even wearing any pants.
Chicken is good though. Look, that is good. In all seriousness, as we move forward, I want to thank all the fans for participating on behalf of the fighters. I know that they put themselves out there. I'm happy that they did. Going forward, LFC Madness 4. If you're out there, I'm talking to you. Look at the camera. I'm looking right at you. If you're out there and you wanted to be a part of this, let us know. I have an official email. I hope if there's graphics to these things, there should be a graphic. Leon, Leon at lingeriefc.com. If you guys have any questions at all about how to get involved, about how to support, any questions about how to succeed, like I want to win this thing, I suggest you, I'm the cheat code. I am the cheat code of LFC. You send me an email, I'll tell you what it takes to win. And if you impress me enough, I might even put you on my team and make you the champ.
Beautifully said. And before
I'll leave it at that.
All right, well, beautifully said, Leon. Boom. But I got to ask you one final thing before we close this out. Bettie Brickhouse or Ambra Pixie? Who you got? Who you looking at, man? I know it's a little too early, but who you looking at, man? Brickhouse.
Too early. The winner's already been announced. We're in the future now, baby.
Before we about go.
Can't do it.
All right, fair enough. When Bettie Brickhouse and Ambra Pixie meet, it'll be one of the finest and most David and Goliath bouts ever to reach LFC going into LFC Madness. And I will say this, next time put on some pants. Next time don't eat some chicken. Maybe give me some drinks or something, man. I have to watch y'all ass just eat while we're doing this show, trying to record a world-class podcast for LFC, you son of a bitch. But I digress.
Hey, don't hate me because you hate me, Mike Larkin.
Hey, I'm not hating.
As a very prominent mentor of mine, said in 1996 or 97, you're gonna like everything that I'm doing, and whether it's cooking chicken, not wearing pants, you shouldn't be watching me. And there's two things you can do about it. Nothing. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And like it. I'm out.
He's not a player. He just talks a lot.
Chicken.
He's not a player. He just talks a lot. My name is Mike Larkin, and we'll talk to you guys in the next LFC Madness. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for